Well, you see, during my education in the 80s, there were only two professions that one could go for, either medicine or engineering. That's what we grew up with. But I decided to do something different. And because right from childhood I was making things with blocks and different materials, there was one uncle of mine, he said, you need to become an architect. I didn't know what architecture was. And that stuck in me, that when I came to 10th or 11th, when we had to choose what we want to do, I said I want to be an architect. And still, even when I got into architecture, I didn't know what really it was. So that's how I became an architect, because I wanted to make things, and I would make small cardboard houses. I would make a small little stage or toys on things with wood, with steel, small things I used to keep creating. So I think that's where it's all started from. Well, I get to travel a lot. I love traveling, I love doing photography, and most of my inspiration comes from nature. Sunsets, sunrises, so you will see a lot of silhouettes in my design, a lot of lighting, mood lighting in different colors. I think it all comes from nature, a lot of greenery, a lot of my travels from Spain and Italy, all that you can see in this terrace. For example, a couple of islands that I visited in Greece, they have left a really indelible mark on me. I was fortunate to study in Istanbul. I was there for a year and I went to those islands. That's why, the color of white and the Mediterranean blue, that is what I wanted to reflect on this terrace. So everything that you see here is a collage of blues and purples and whites. What motivates me most is creating spaces that people enjoy, people cherish. It's to make someone want to come back home. A space is something that you live in. As I always say, you make a house only once and you must make it worth living in. So you must really want to come back home in the evening, come back to a space where you can read, you can relax and you can rejuvenate. That's what architecture is all about. It's a space that you relate to, that you belong to. That is architecture.